motherfucking deal, y'all. We're back. What up? How's everybody doing? Let everybody in the Zoom in here. Let's fill it up. Drop a like as we get started. It's up to the channel. Turn on your notifications, you know when we're on. What's up? Yeah, we are fucking back. I was just watching a show about the Voynich manuscript. That was fucking interesting. Got me confused as hell. The History Channel is crazy. Oh man. Anyway, we're back. Let's get into the breakdown. What happened today? Oh wow, look how the daily closed here today. So if we draw a line across here. Well, did it close below here? Let's see. I don't know if it closed, but no, probably not. Right? It closed right at it. Yeah, it closed right at that level. So yeah, we closed below the most recent though. You guys see that? We closed below the most recent support. So I'd expect the top wick and still at least to fill this previous daily wick, retest the lows, because gold's very good at doing that. It's good at filling ranges and retesting highs and lows. You guys remember this? We spoke about this yesterday, the weekly flipping, when we were still bullish and filling the weekly wick down 1913, eventually down to 1904 areas. So we're at a support. Let's see where we can take sells below that support. 4 hour held. Still bearish, right? We're still bearish with a chance of zucchinis. Right, so this is the break of our daily low. Where can we take advantage of this? We might have our range 2 breakout before we even come back down for sells. But we don't have a bottom wick today, right? There's no bottom wick yet on the daily. So at some point, I'd expect us to come down and flip. What might happen is what we've seen last week, where we closed bullish here. Wait, where do we see that? I think it was on a different time frame. Yeah, regardless, we might close bullish here today, and then tomorrow come down, make a bottom wick for this previous day for today, and then drive up. So at any point today or tomorrow, I'm expecting it to retest the lows. Also, last time the daily closed here and closed below this area, it came back up to grab liquidity at 1918.59. So we're looking at like 1918 areas to tap before coming back down. Get rid of this line. It's confusing because that's the daily level. We know that's where the daily flips. Once the daily flips, we can have positions below the daily flip with an advantage point of roughly 10 pips here. makes a lot more sense. So we're gonna look for sells below 1912.644, unless we start getting closures above here. You know what? Yeah, chat. That's our nearest sells at the moment, unless we start getting higher time frame closures back in range here, back below 1914, which is actually what's going to have to happen. So if we start getting those higher time frame closures, we might have sells below here. This range. Yeah. I was thinking about taking sells back down in range here, but it's too small. It's 10 pips to stay within range. So we'll see how we form on the higher time frame. But I'm gonna have this as a level of interest. See, because since we had this fuckery over here, we've cleared out this range here. You see, there's a clean drive here, so I think if we close below here, we can mimic this drive. Yeah. And then fill the range and continue down, and at that point over here the daily will flip. So we'll see if we can hop in that early by getting an hourly. There's a strong hourly bearish close, ideally breaking the previous hourly, right? Get an hourly closing like this. Yeah, back in range. That would be also a fake out on the higher time frame. Be a fake out on the hourly to come down, test the lows. Right, because once you come back down in range here, below here, that's your higher time frame fake out, and you expect a retest. Or we stay above here, we form a resistance, and we form a support, and then we drive up, and then I wouldn't mind mirroring all this range to the left. Look at that, just clean on the hourly, which all we need is just the smaller time frames to align. Once we wait for that and they align, we can take advantage of that. Can I turn the music down? The music's already down. I barely hear it. So we would also, above 1915 here, we would have a range too. Even here, look, the daily, when it closed bullish at support, the next daily still broke the low here and then drove up. But we already broke that low here. We already tapped these levels. I'm studying the 30-minute and the hourly. Look what happened previously as we come into there's steep rejections here into this range and in this range. So in order for me to take a buy above here, I'm going to need us to pull back to 1914 areas as it did over here. Once it pulled back to 1914 areas from here, then I can have buys. Until then, I'm going to expect a rejection here unless we get closures above here, about 1916.93. So if we can get some closures above there and a strong bottom wick, I'm going to take positions. Right for now, I'm expecting it to reject, so I have my buys above here. We'll look for buys above there. Because if you go back to the hourly here, right? This initial, once we came down here, look, this initial push out of this range, which is happening right now, and there's the initial push, needed to come back down to this area, right? Needed to come back down here before actually forming strong bullish support and momentum, right? So before that happens, we're going to need to come back and pull back here, which means we can probably come back in range below here and take advantage of the sells, or we can form a support and start closing above these areas and continue up here. So we'll see how it plays out here. Right now, I've got no position. This is very small. This is 6 pips here. Like, you feel me? You feel me? Oh, wait. Hold on, gang. This is your moment. This is your chance to shine here. Coming up. Once we close above 1917, we're going to form a resistance candle. Anything above that resistance candle should take us up, fill the range up to 1919. was wild. This man loved the beat though. Yes. I will leave a like and sub to the channel the day you keep the sound volume level the entire stream. Deal? Appreciate you though. Deal. Shake on it. Alright. Smoking in the tent last night on the song stream. Yes. Yes. Well, let me turn it down. Because turning it down in your case, chat, means just turning the volume off. Don't forget, we need the closure above here to be a higher time frame closure. I need this at least a 15 to close above here. This 5 won't do because the 5 we can reject pretty easily. With the 5, I'm gonna look for a pullback. With the 15, we can look for just a quick bottom wick. Wicks, have you read? As soon as you ask me, have I read? I automatically answer no. I have not read. Not a reader. I need to see things to believe it. What are we going to do? Will we reject? Will we continue up? What's the deal? I would love a rejection and closure back in range. Give us the hourly fake out. We close back below 1914.6 on the hourly. If this flips and closes bearish, we'll have some sells to fill the range back down, expecting a fake out and a continuation downward. Lost your virginity last night? To a girl? Please say to a girl. Actually, don't answer that. We're just gonna assume it was a woman. It's one of the few times where it's okay to assume. Robert's running around through chat right now, just high-fiving everyone. Back and forth, just through chat. High fives. If your girlfriend only knew. You running around in here like you just scored. You know how hockey players, when they score a goal, they have to ride by the whole bench and give everybody a pound? That's what Robert's doing. He just scored a goal and he's passing the whole bench, giving everybody a pound. We are well. What have 5 done? What have you done? 5 minute? Let's see what the 23-minute time frame is doing at the moment. 1 minute with no bottom wick. Maybe it'll come down and flip bearish. Maybe not. 1 minute left. Who was first today? I can't even go back that far. Anybody in positions right now? Free 7-hour audiobook. Holy shit. Honestly, for something to be interesting for 7 hours, that shit better be narrated by like Morgan Freeman or Joe Rogan. It's the only way it can be interesting for 7 hours. If anything, listen to it at like 3 times the speed. Been holding since 2050, just collecting swap fees. You're a sick man. Oh man.
Stop it. Get some help.
Straight up. What up, Sylvester? Have a seat. So the 15 flip back bearish. Can it close back in range? Because if that happens, the 30 will flip back. And the hourly will start flipping. And then, if we can see something like this, with a fake out back in range, we can take the sells down, or like this, and we can take these sells back down. Right? Just think about it. Market doesn't just reverse. It doesn't just come down, massive move, come up, right? It comes down, takes a U-turn, comes up, retests, swing, maybe a retest here, and come back up. So it takes a little while for market just reverse on the higher time frame, right? It takes more than a couple of candles. Oh. Sorry, Jack. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, sir. Now, if we do flip here and do start coming down and then reject and start coming straight up and closing above 1917, then we can look for buys. Looking extra European today? Why? Because I got my Dynamo Kiev jersey, right? European, just supporting, right? Trying to be on the right side of history, y'all. Yo, this is the Shevchenko jersey. Stop playing games. That boy played for Chelsea. Soccer. He does look Eastern European. Yeah, that's because I am. Facts. Oh, love, for sure. Are you a fan? I'm a soccer fan. Got club seating for Inter Miami. I tried to get tickets to the first game. I couldn't do it. Football's a good sport too. I like Tom Brady. He's alright. As Charles Barkley would say, that's a good looking man. Yo, we almost have 420 viewers. Don't tempt me. Fucking tempt me. 5 more viewers, I'll fucking jog straight to the dispensary. Leave Jack here to just plug away. Word, you and your bad jokes. Florida only has medical. Yeah, and I'm a patient. Can't you tell? I need weed. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Follow the other guy? What does that mean? On IG? Yeah. I don't think the other guy streams no more. GJ analysis.
How about no?
We are. So the 15 closed doji. Going back down in range. Flip bearish on. Not yet on the hourly. Might break the previous 30 lows. Honestly, the way the daily closed here at support and the 4-hour. Daily, the 4-hour. I would rather see us make a bottom wick here on the next 4-hour. Like such, and then drive up. Right? I'd rather us come back down in range and start closing back above. If we can tap 1914, 1913 areas and start closing back above 1917, we'll be off the rip. Hi guys, quick question. Does anyone know if IC Markets is a good broker? You could have asked that normally. Sugar. Sugar. Where's it, mate? Nice jacket. This ain't a jacket, dog. There's no zipper here. Yo, you better. I can't take. I need me weed. I need me weed. Don't keep fucking around with me. Talking about jacket. Getting the pipe. I was gonna be polite and wait till we have 420 viewers, right? Call this a jacket. This ain't no jacket. It's one of them jerseys they wear in Eastern Europe because it's fucking cold, alright? Oversized? It's not oversized, it's authentic. This shit is from a player that played 20 years ago. 20 years ago, this is how the jerseys were made. Yo, you know, I'm calling it a stream right now. That's just fucking... Wix, is your wife Eastern European? No, she's from the Asian part of the continent. Cultured swine. We went over this. My wife first from Kyrgyzstan, the Kyrgyz Republic. We're gonna wait on this 4-hour close here, on this hourly close. We close bearish here, top wick on the next hourly, and we'll look to head down. But we need to close bearish below 1914.67. Uh-oh, what's up? How can I help you? Slow session? Just daily close at support. What do you expect? Most likely a range, right? You don't realize how much your wife does till she's gone? Are we speaking from personal experience? Or am I missing something? Yeah. I feel like we all need to sit down with Bowser and oh, Shorty in the hospital. That's right. Good luck. Oh, 420 viewers. Let me. I feel like Bowser shuts out all the pain with all the screens around him. Which isn't that bad. Just keep it all out. Spark it. I didn't roll it. Bar going for Bowser's wife. Man, this ain't liquor. I ain't pouring out for the homies. She gonna be alright. Stop concentrating on the negative. She gonna be good. I mean, there's no other way, right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? Like, that's the only outcome. She gonna be good. So, let's celebrate the fact that she's gonna be good. Uh-oh. I think Wix 11 and Wix 12 are taking turns. What happened now? Alright guys, spam hearts. She wants to see hearts because she cut her finger. She got a boo-boo. I told her everybody's gonna wish her well. Come on, you can do it, fam. Spam some hearts. Look. See? You see the hearts? That's for you. You see it? They wish you well. Alright, can we get a smile? Can we get a smile? Alright. Wave to them. Wave and you'll come back later. Wave, say bye. Say bye. Oh, now you ain't going? Alright. Go. Go. Love you. Love you. Yeah, she didn't want to leave. Oh, Don Juan in the house. So technically this isn't a bad closure, right? If this wasn't the last 15 of the 4-hour coming up where we would expect a pullback, look, even the 5 top wick, I would expect us to come back down in range, and we could still expect that, but I think the higher probability play here is waiting on this hourly to actually flip and actually close bear, right? This 4 hours a big tell. Yeah, we might get a bottom wick here and start coming up. It might be a steep bottom wick. The daily candle, no bottom wick yet, but the 4 hour is going to close bullish here. And I think the next 4 hour, that's why I said the next 4 hour might give us a steep bottom wick breaking this. I think the next 4 hour might end up looking like this, right? I think we're going to get a wick down to this area and a flip, right? So I think we're going to break these lows here before we start driving down. And look what happened here. Look, we closed, and then this one broke the lows and then grabbed all that liquidity and drove up, which means we would fill the range down here, right? Bottom wick means going down? No, not yet. It just means there's a high probability that the next candle can come down and make the bottom wick for it and grab liquidity, right? Because right now we held support, right? And last time we did that, we want to drive up, and we also grabbed massive liquidity over here last time, right? Now we grabbed liquidity here and only drove up to here and rejected. So if we want a further drive, we probably need a bigger liquidity grab, right? So next candle technically should come down and break the low here and then flip bullish after grabbing liquidity below this candle. Technically, if we see this happening, it doesn't have to happen, right? Anything can happen here. It can fucking fly down, flip daily flips, and we drive down another 600 pips. Whatever happens, happens. But if this happens, what we're expecting to happen, then we'll take advantage of it. Bamba clat! Damn.
Outside med det! Nå får du inside! Outside med det!
That's Paul for sure, right? Paul, is that you? That's soundbite, right? That's you.
Outside med det!
This is Paul right here. That's when he comes into the stream. Yeah. Yo. Oh shit. That boy's the best. Wix, can I ask you a question? That was it? That's your question? That's all you get? That's all you get. That was your one chance, and you fucked it up. W that guy. Word. W that guy. Ooh, 30 grab liquidity for that previous 30. Very similar to what we were talking about on the daily. Will this drive up or we continue down? Oh, can we get another rip for the there was a dono on here? I didn't even realize who donated. Where you at? Hold on, do it again because I didn't see it. Can you donate again? Yo, Javi the Barber, appreciate you. Yo, everybody go see Javi the Barber for all your you know, hair needs. Right? Appreciate you. Now, hi, I just joined. What's going on? Well,
Outside minute.
I'm saying that's what's going on at the moment. We looking for a bearish hourly close, top wick, and a drive down of the hourly here. Bearish hourly close, breaking the previous hour. If we close doji, just wipe it out. We're gonna look to come up again. Paul, are you asking him, or are you making a statement what he can do? Dill, thank you so much. Blew my $1 account today. Any advice? Yeah. Don't do it again. Stop blowing your account. Appreciate it. Thank you for the donut, homie. You guys are incredible. That's all I want to see. I just want to see these little donation notifications. I don't even want to see chat. I just want to see a bunch of colors, like the blue, the yellow, the pink. You guys like. Stop typing in chat unless it's with a donut. Yo, Nash. Let's not. Yo, we all coming from a different place. A dollar can go a long way for Dill. You interested in AUD?
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
W Taz. He caught it. Outside me range. I just listened to you and Don. This enabled me to create my own PA strat and got funded. I had my first payout of 3.5%. Nice. I want 50%. Real time. Shut up. No. Ay vey. Or is it oy vey? There's cats, he would know. Cats would know. Highway. Oy vey. Oy vey. I should know too, I'm Jamaican. Man, that hourly. Yep, that's why we're waiting. I think I got PTSD. Oh, what? Why? You get stressed from farting? What happened? How does that even, bro? I don't know, man. I don't know, chat. 420 viewers was a long time ago, right? don't mean nothing. Need to say the magic words for more viewers. All right, chat. Got a buy stop here at 19. Are they coming? Are they coming? Dot. Are they coming? No, they don't have the thing like Don's channel has. Don has to say the word. Just not even. I got buy stops. He just says buy. As soon as they hear the word buy, it's just doubles the viewers on his stream. He could be saying, this is why we will not buy at this area, but they hear the word buy. They're like, oh, hold on. My spidey sense tells me the word buy was just said on that stream. Get your fucking vibrator gun and just fucking smash the buy button on your MT5 terminal. You guys seen that meme? We got a whole one new viewer. Word. No, actually 10 of them. 10 viewers came since I said that. I don't even know he's buying if they aren't watching the stream. There's a fucking notifications channel somewhere. There's many of them. Where your buy stop at? You see what I'm saying? Are you one of the 10 new ones that just showed up because the word buy was said? We summoned Casperio? No, we don't have buy stops. It was just, we were checking to see if everyone's paying attention. Best work. Great success. Wow, you are. Siri, notify me when says my word. Siri, full margin my MT5 when Wix says buy. Seconds till the 4-hour closes. Bullish here. Let's see if we can start pulling back off the. We might even take this off the 4-hour, gang. If we pull back, break the 4-hour lows, and start flipping, I might take it off the 4-hour, just off the higher time frame here. Oh, hold on a second, chat. They want raisins, chat. I don't know. Raisins. I'm going to get your raisins. I bought the little raisin packs for lunch, and they're just eating them all up right now. Give me a sec, chat. I gotta go find these damn raisins. They lucky they taking them right now because they know by midnight, after I smoke the next Jamaican joint, chat, them raisins is Yeah, got them raisins. Told them they're asking for a bedtime story, so I promised them I'm gonna read them The Shining tonight. We're really gonna get into it. I need a steeper wick here on the higher time frame, and then I need us to close above 1917 205. What, nobody reads Stephen King? Nobody tells bedtime stories here to their kids? Stephen King has the best bedtime stories. I have question. I have answer. Prefer sativa or indica? Sativa in the mornings, indica at night. Stephanie Queen? Lightning McQueen? Only read in jail, only pray in jail. Only meet future business partners in jail. Stories are mid, sing to them. I can't sing The Haunting to my kids, right? How do I read The Pet Cemetery to the kids? I mean, how do I sing that? Do you smoke? The bong too. Never. Who smokes the bong? Who does that? Looks good question. Yes, what is it? Word, it better be good. Stop trying to give your kids nightmares. Nah, I'm not. What do you mean? We got Frankenstein on deck too. The Haunting at Hill House. I got all the books on deck. What's Asia session in American time? I'm in Wisconsin. So I'm on the East Coast. I'm assuming Wisconsin, you're 2 hours behind me, right? If you're 2 hours behind me, 8 p.m. Eastern is when I trade. You should probably hop on at around 6 p.m. Figure out what 8 p.m. Eastern is for you, and that's when you hop on. All right? You're starting to ban McCoy movement. Stop it. Leave him alone. He's from Wisconsin. America. He's 1 hour behind me, so yeah, whatever it is. All I said was, what I really meant was in the last part of that statement. Whatever 8 p.m. Eastern is for you, figure that out, and then hop on. You feel me? Also add a session indicator to your platform. Why? He doesn't need it. Not that hard. Just know what time you gotta show up and that's it. You don't need an indicator to tell you obvious shit. like you don't have an indicator for, well, actually, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. You ain't even gonna have a chance, Green. You ain't even gonna be able to do it. Too late. Nope, I already did it. Too late. Yeah, I can say whatever. Tape, switch, side B. I don't give a shit. I'm ahead of yous. Yeah, boy.
Boom shakalaka! He's on fire!
Gold on fentanyl. I'm going to sleep. Well, then don't call me lucky if you're sleeping when I'm working, right? Have a good night. This is a difficult job, right? You know, HR better not see this. Ain't no cameras in it. Oh shit. Keep HR out. How could you not stay awake after that? That's the whole point. I'm trying to motivate people here. We motivating you to stay awake. Yeah, I'm drinking and smoking on the job. Good thing my boss is chill as fuck. What do? Drive Uber? I'm drinking and smoking on the job. Everybody not built for Asian. I'm just kidding, Robert. It's just jokes. Come on, Bobby. No, chill out. Don't go to sleep. Uber, yeah, his boss chill as fuck. Nothing. Colt said, you see this range here? Enjoy it. So, if we look at it this way, right? And we have range. This is range 1. And this is range 2. And then there's a range 3 breakout here. And then now you had a range 2 breakout, and you're in range 3. Technically, you're coming up bullish here, right? So now, if you're gonna hold support, that's an onion. So come back up bullish and fill the range here. Just need liquidity grab below here. We need to come down and then grab liquidity. Need a steeper bottom wick. Otherwise, it's going to be buys above 19. We really wanted a bearish hourly closure below here to indicate we're coming back down. Now, we didn't get one, but we could still reject this hour. See, over here, we're still below the overall hourly. We're still respecting the hourly resistance at 1916.57. So this hourly in about 45 minutes from now closes back in range here. We'll look for sells, and maybe I'll stay on a little bit. I'll see CPI. I. Deeper wick. Word, where's John Ez? He's usually here at this time. He shows up at like 9:30. There we go. Perfect. Down. Vinayak Nirvani, thank you for joining us. Drop a like before you leave to the channel. There's a few people missing tonight. Where's Jacob? Where's our cats? Ooh. Coming on down. So, this is nice. The volume. Now, can this volume give us direction? This hourly can flip bullish, chat. And we get a closure above here, it'll be awesome. If it holds below here and closes below 14.64, as we've been saying. I just tapped it and went straight up. Well, if it closes below here, maybe even the 30 if it closes below there in about 13 minutes. It'll also be the 15 closure below there. We'll look for a top wick break in this current 15 and a drive down. But there's a lot of time here, 13 minutes, long time. I can't take it here on the 5 yet. Okay, so chat, we got 2 minutes. We might have positions really soon here. I mean, as soon as the next 5-minute candle. This 5 closes below. Yeah. Goes below this area on the 5. Then wick. Right from this current 5. Right to this area. We'll look to pull the range down. We'll need to break that high, otherwise there's no position. So if that happens, all of that happens in the next 5. In about 90 seconds, we'll be in there. I'm gonna need a top wick on the next candle. Can't hear you well. How about now? Better? Sorry, I had the mic a little bit away from my mouth. 40 seconds here, chat. Seconds. We need a top wick here, and I'll have sell stops on the break of this candle low. It just drives, then it drives. I can't get in here. I need a top wick. There's volume, right? It drives, it drives. I mean, not an entry for me. Not yet. The vantage point here is roughly 12 pips. This comes up, rebreaks its high, creates a top wick. We'll have a sell stop on the rebreak of the lows. Here. Continue on down. Yeah, there's people that are in off the rip, that's fine. New York, I might be off the rip, right? Just the way it's formed here, and every time we come in this range, we don't just drive straight down. Now it might, because it's cleared it out a few times. But it's had a top wick last few times it's come here. And this just shows a lot of volume. Look, previous candle, no top wick, drove down, straight down. Now this current candle, no top wick, straight down. Might just fill the range down. It's pretty, but we haven't had a closure here on any time frame in our favor. And then when we do have a closure in our direction, we just don't have a top wick. Not on the 15, not on the 5. 30 closed doji here. So you're not expecting a drive down. You still need to break it and close. But our daily has almost flipped. Look at this daily. Sorry, Joe, hold on. interesting, right? Daily's coming really close to the flip here. Wouldn't mind if the 15 closed below here in 6 minutes. Pretty strong confirmation. Top wick, drive down. Look at the 4 hour though. Look how nice this looks. Bottom wick. Didn't really break the low here yet, but if this starts flipping up now as we just spoke, remember before the 4 hour closed, and closes above 1917 to 05, we'll be in there off the rip. Might happen in the next 3 hours. Alright, so it came up here, created a top wick for the 5, right? Not a steep one, but created a top wick here. No re-entry for me. Oh, hold on a second. What happens here on the 15 previously? Over here we just filled the range. Close below, it's still filled. Close below, respected, and then filled the range. Go straight to it, and then over here, close below, and pretty much filled the range. So that's what we're gonna look for in the next 15, but I want a top wick on the next 15. Got 3 minutes here, chat. Can we hang around? Waited this much. But if we start closing above 1914.6 here, then that means highly likely we're going to start coming up. So 15 should not respect this area, should close below it. wait one more minute. One more minute. Gotcha, Jack. You talk again about when you decide to take trades off the rip versus waiting for a pullback. So it's just timing and time frames falling in line, what price levels we hit. Hold on, let's see how this closes. We got less than a minute here. If it fills the range, and that's it. But if it doesn't, we can have a pullback. If it fills the range, we have to wait for closures below 12.64. All right, 20 seconds here. I have a 30 close. 30 is going to close bearish in this range. So we'll get a top wick here. Ideally breaking the previous 15. That's not necessarily the previous 30. And I'm going to have sell stops. All right, nice top wick. I'm gonna not yet. Okay. I'm gonna have a sell once we break the low right here. Yep. I just entered a sell. On the break of the lows, I'm gonna look to fill the range down. And if we start closing back above 14.7, I'll look to exit the position. So this is either our liquidity grab to drive up, or we're going to fill the range. If it's liquidity grab to drive up on the higher time frame, then we'll start managing as we start getting closures above 15.5, stuff like that. Until then, I'm going to look for us to fill the range down. This is my stop, 35 pips. And my TP is going to be we could look to target the 35, but honestly, once we're down there and we're breaking those lows, I would look to target 1907 areas. Right there. We say never take a trade. We just took a trade. Just to appease you. Just for you. All because of you. If we lose, it's your fault. If we win, because of you. We're all going to thank you. We're going to thank Avoid Vanity. Oh. Okay, hold on a sec. There's a strong level there. Yeah, there's a strong level there, and we close back in range. We start closing back above range. We said, and I'll close my position, and I'll look for buys above 19, 17, 359. But I need higher time frame closures. Oh, daily came down, made a bottom wick. Look, we did that 4-hour grab. Yeah, you're right. Yes, it did do that. All right. See how this 5 closes. We start closing above these areas, 19, 14, 6, 7, I'll close the trade. Are we in? Yes, I'm in. Wix is in. Yeah, we can consider this. We start closing above here, consider this a fake out. Until I have a closure, I can't close it. It can drive all at once, but I'm expecting us to fill the range down. But the higher time frame, the 4-hour did create that bottom wick here, right? Wix is in like Flynn. Yo, why did you turn red? No. You guys don't understand. So there's a fan here and there's a fan here. And what my kids did was they just ran in. They shut off the fans because I have the fans because I smoke in here. Right? And then I had the door. So they closed the doors, shut off the fans, and they seize off because the doors were open. So it's hot as hell in here. Drawdown off the rip, yes. So if this 5-minute closes above here, I'm going to close the position. If it doesn't close above here, I still have my position open. right? So the 5-minute close, it might just drive straight up, but if it closes above 1915.445, then I will close it and I'll wait for buys above 1917.20. Because now we've grabbed liquidity for this area for where the 15 didn't have it, right? We made a top wick for the previous. But if it doesn't drive down here, it's made it on this 5-minute candle. So technically it should reject and come down. But if it doesn't come down here, make a top, bottom wick and drive up. Do we close above? Yeah, we closed above. I'm gonna close out right here at 20 pips flat, and I'm gonna wait for a closure above here. I'm gonna wait for a closure above 2017.20. No, turn that on. Turn that on. I'm about to hang a belt on the door. All right, got a 4-hour flip here. Should fill the range. If this candle closes above here, I'm going to be in on a buy off the rip. We need to break the previous 4-hour high. Market got work set up for real. Yeah, it's all right. It happens. I'm playing probabilities here, right? And probability dictates we're gonna fill the range down once we faked out and close below here. But we had a 5, so we had a 5 close here, right? It filled the range up. We're correct about that. That's another 12 pips. Once it closes above here at that 12 pips with the 4-hour flip, which is technically what it should do, it should drive up. What song? A vibe out song. This Wix, Wix not theme song. Thank you. Love you. Yeah, there's no AC there. I need to smoke like you. Can say me, what is your smoking? I'm smoking both. Vape and weed. The VW. Smoking a VW. That's disgusting. It rejected, but closed with no bottom wick. But it's only a 5, so it's a top wick for the higher time frame. Who's gonna win here? The 4 hour that flipped, rebroke its high, and didn't drive? Or the 1 hour that's closing bullish for now in 13 minutes? Lost my funded challenge on that trade. It's 20 pips. 20 pips. Imagine these people. Yeah, I mean, you lose 20% on, or 20% funded account, 10%, right? 10% on anything. Yo ass better run, goddammit. Yeah, I closed it. Thank you. No, because it's hot in here with the door open. Keep buying chances, keep paying withdrawals. Are you still in? No, I closed at exactly 20. Minus 20. Oh, hold on. Let me update the stream record. I think it's the first time I had 2 losses in a week. In the first 2 days of the week in a long time. No, I didn't have a loss yesterday. I had a win in the morning session, but I had a W. I had a loss in the Asian session. Went in profit when EBE because it didn't go in profit enough. It was, what did I see? I saw 4 pips, 5 pips. That's what I saw. But the idea was to fill the range down. Time I speak out, I want my fade. Get him next time. Well, I'm gonna take the same position over and over, right? Low volume. It's not low volume. It's decent volume. It's just got to give direction, right? I mean, yeah, it's ranging here on the higher time frame, but look, it's grabbed liquidity, drove down. We got 2 days, 3 days for the rest of the month. I'm still down for the month. I'm down. It's my first negative month this year. I'm down right now for the month. I'm minus 4% for the month. There was a point this month where I was down 9%. A weird month. Good. We took a couple of beginning of the month, right? First week of the month, we took a couple of big losses. I'm talking about I'm not talking about Asian alone. I'm talking about my account. So Asian and New York together. We had a big loss first week, and we had a big loss the second week of this month. And then we had some smaller losses, right? But I've had some pretty big ones to make up for it. But we had the first 2 losses of this month. Remember, we had a 100 pip loss to start the month in the New York session. And then I had some pineapples start the month where I lost. It was a 60 pip loss and a 40 pip loss on 2 separate positions. And that's how I started the month, right? Yeah, I mean 4% is basically, it's almost break even, right? There's days we can catch 4% on a day, right? It's less than a week of work, but right. I didn't get down on myself, down 9%. I called Don. I was down 9%. I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking pull out some old notebooks right now. I was pissed, but I mean, morning in London has been pretty good to us, and this is annoying. But once we close up above here, we'll have positions. Okay. Most people have the fucking and blue there. And I've been through the fucking stage. I've been through all those stages, but like, it feels out of the norm for me because we've been on pretty big streaks, so it feels out of the norm having a negative month, but it doesn't feel out of the norm overall because I know last year we had a negative month, right? I don't remember, either September or August, I think. Actually up 6.67 this month. You got too many people in the chat, they'll monitor you. It's not about what they do, it's about what we do here, right? It's really about how we react to what happens here. They're on algo programs? No, they're not sitting there. Trust me. There's nobody sitting there watching me take a trade on stream and say, nope, now we're going to send the market the other way. That's not how it works. I mean, we broke it down, right? We understood that once the 4-hour comes down here and breaks the previous 4-hour, you can reject after grabbing that liquidity and drive up, right? We broke it down. But we also realized that this bottom wick can go, all the way down here for another 30, 40 pips. And then we look at the smaller time frame range here, where we took the trade, and the range comes down here. And then you look at the 30 and the 1, and the 30 and the 15, they closed bearish back in range. Top wick came down. Profit factor goals. What the fuck is that? We got a minute till this hourly closes here. Closes bearish, but it still closes bearish above the range on the hourly. Above the most recent, not the overall. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit of the next hourly. What I want to see is us come up and break these highs, close above. But if we make a top wick and start heading back down in range, then our breakdown was correct. stream pre-London? No, but I want to see if this hourly starts breaking down or breaking up, right? 30 close bullish. If we can make a bottom wick here, fill the 30 wick up, break the previous hourly high, and that would be the 4-hour flip, then I want to take positions. So I was hoping to see that in the next maybe 15-20 minutes. Doesn't, I'm gonna call it a stream, but I'm gonna be looking for this for pre-London, London, or before that. I'm gonna be looking for this entire ride up. Oh, not the first loss we took here. We've taken 8 before. This is our 9th loss in the last 6 months on stream. We good. We be all right. But it's also not the last loss you're gonna take, right? You're gonna this game of thousands. I've said this before, so you're gonna take many losses. You'll be fine. You will survive. See what happened here last time. Right, we closed below. In the hourly, closed below in the hourly. We respected this area. We came down. The issue now is, since that happened, we formed a level here, and it just respected this most recent level. So that makes this an indecision range, right? Because now you respected this, but you closed below this. You're 50-50 here, and depending on what happens here on the higher time frame is how you're going to react. Because the higher time frame either needs to break up above here or close below here. Right? Break up above this area on top at, where are we? At 1917.23. You don't necessarily need a higher time frame close. You need a small time frame close, but you need the higher time frame breaking its own high. If you start coming down, then that's when you need a close. Imagine taking losses with an audience. We took overall, since I started streaming, I think 14 losses overall in the last 9 months. And we are, I think we have near 50 wins, right? 14 losses. This is if you count all the way since the beginning of streaming. I just remember since we started streaming in quarter 4 in October, we went 17-5 with a few break evens, 2 or 3. So, all right. You'll be fine. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I stay alive. It's still annoying, right? Taking an L. Still annoying. Like, really? Right now, It is, but you can't be perfect at trading. Yeah, well, you know, I come in here every day accepting the fact or knowing the fact that I'm not perfect, and and nobody is here, right? So it puts me at peace. But I also understand that my type of imperfection has been pretty profitable for me. It's like we say, a game of probabilities, right? So you win more often than you lose. After around what time we should not be trading? I mean, honestly, the Asian session is gonna run here through the entire evening into London, overlap with London. Perfectionists have a hard time in this game. Yeah, I mean, if you're like OCD, maybe, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think, I think there are perfectionists who just won't quit. We see some bullish momentum and closures above. That was a small loss. Yeah, well, compared to how we trade, that was a very small loss. 20 pips. Yeah. Because typically our stops 60 to 80 pips. Here's what I noticed: the Asian session stops will always be smaller than the New York session stops. Chat, give me a sec. Let's see where my kids are. It doesn't break up above here. I think it might range through till London, till pre-London. Because here's the thing: we had volume, right? And if we didn't drive down, and we had volume. After the volume passes and we didn't push up, we rejected, right? It came up and rejected the resistance also. Now when the volume dies down a bit, chances of us breaking out the range are less. That's why I said if we don't break out here, probably in the next hour, we're gonna end up ranging till pre-London. And if that happens, pre-London should give you or London should give you a nice move. And I still believe the way the 4-hour rejected there, it should come up. The only way it continues heading down is if this 4-hour closes bear at 1 a.m. So at 1 a.m. if this closes bear, then you'll look for the next 4-hour top wick and fill the range down. This mic's bugging out. All right, there you go. Where's the music though? I can't hear the music. The music's gone for me. Oh, there you go. This shit switched over to game mode. Lots of volume this coming evening. Get back that L. Oh, it's not about getting back that L. Just make sure the next position you take is a winning position, right? Make sure it's still taken according to your trade logic. Nice bottom wick on this hourly. Let's just get a closure above here. Yeah, I'm going to be off the rip at 1917.232. As soon as we close above there, I'm going to take position off the rip. That's right. 20 pips on chat to hood meet. Can't tell you nothing, right? you can do that. Right? I took a L, so you guys are allowed to do that. The trolls got content tonight. Oh shit. How long you been trading? August will be 5 years. Years since you started taking it serious, or in general? 5 years since I learned what Forex was. But was like, yo, you heard of Forex? I was like, nah, we're a medium. It's been 5 years since then. August 2018. You work to a day trade? Oh, here's the thing. I went from working to day trading, and then day trading opened up opportunities, or the type of working opportunities that I would actually like, right? I had businesses, right? I own a couple businesses before I got into trading, and then I got out of those businesses, started trading, and then made some money and got profitable and opened up businesses that I really enjoy instead of businesses that I just ran to make money. Trade, then invest to brick and mortar? Yeah, well, that's basically what I did, yeah. How'd you learn? Did you take a course? No. So you know what I buy. No, you guys know what I do. You guys know I have Airbnbs. But I didn't have Airbnbs until I started trading, right? Like, it wasn't like, oh, have that pay for my life while I trade. No. People be trading for overpriced G-Shock nowadays. Yeah, people's fucking whole net worth just either Jordans and closet. You know, that's somebody's net worth. It's just a pair of sneakers. Airbnbs to pay my bills? No, I actually use Airbnb's money to reinvest in other things. I don't see a dime from my Airbnbs because I use it all to, and for other things. So this is the main joint. Do I support of you trading first? No. Yes at first, then no after she saw what it takes or what I'm going through, and then back to yes because after all that time and stress, it's finally it worked out. Mike's not that loud tonight. No, it's my voice is down after that loss. Annoyed. Alright. I think that's what happened to me because your stay with you. Well, I just kind of made it known that this was going to be priority. But it sucked. Yeah, they were like, there's sacrifices you make. You stick with it eventually. Really, it's how much they believe in you, right? What's your net worth? Got these airbags last week. Use a shot. I mean, I had a really big breakout year, right? In 21, 22, I think. I think my best year with 22 last year was my best year. It really felt like a breakout year, especially the first half of that year. And then quarter 4, we started streaming and it just went insane. We went a big run. We started this year, we went 5-4 to start the year, right? And then we went on a big run. We went 3 months without losing. We wouldn't have hit stops here if we held on our stops overall, but we did get closures against us, right? And we had the 4-hour actually flip here. Flip bullish. I guess the initial liquidity grab wasn't it. It needed to come up and grab more liquidity. Can you explain the impact of quantitative easing policies on currency exchange rates and the interplay between central bank actions and forex market dynamics? Sure. Quantitative easing refers to monetary policy implemented by central banks to stimulate the economy and increase the money supply. So it involves the central bank purchasing government bonds, other financial assets, and injecting liquidity into the market. The impact of quantitative easing policies on currency exchange rates and the interplay of forex market dynamics can be very complex for those reasons. You want me to go further? Money supply expansion, interest rate differentials, investor sentiment, and risk appetite. Oh, safe haven status, by the way, market expectations for guidance and The impact of QE policies on currency exchange rates can also be influenced by external factors such as trade lows. Got all that? Hope you got all that. Now you gonna fill the range. Now you fill the range. Don't go. Bag and profit. Who's holding? Who held? No one can blame me for nothing if you say these words. Am I, bro? No. No one can blame you for anything if you're over 70. I think people over 70 are never at fault. Can't blame them for nothing. Stayed in? Yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting the 4-hour flip and us closing above these areas, but we did close above. So. It did what it was supposed to do, right? Once we closed above here, it filled the range up. The expectation we were going to flip on the 4. We did flip on the 4, but never drove. Oh, I saw the Jeffrey Epstein shit. Right? Well, everybody's so busy with all this shit that's going on with the submarine imploding and right. Like there's big ass stories going on in the world and no one's reporting shit. Submarine imploded. That's all everybody gave a fuck about. Like over the last week, mad shit happened in the world. And you talk to anybody, they're like, yeah, the submarine. Anybody get out at break even when they had the chance? It's time to flip it. Should I flip it or should we just call it a stream here? 10:30. Just fuck. Here's the thing. Candles are printing side by side right now, right? So I think I'm gonna call it a stream here. You know, take the L for the evening. Take it like a man. And it's all right. By this time next week, we will be in a new month. First half of the year gone by. We're going to be down to the home stretch, so it'll be time to turn it up. And I think by next week, you probably won't be thinking about any trade that was taken this week. Unless you're one of those people who blew your account. Yeah, I'm going to sign off here, chat. Trolls got some content today. But it's all right. Sometimes we pay rent to the market. Once in a while, rent is due. And that's what we did tonight. I'm going to be on for pre-London, almost definitely. I want to see where this goes, if it shows any potential. All right, I'm going to call it a stream here. I'm going to vibe out to the theme song. The theme song. Welcome to San Andreas, everybody. All right. Mods, thank you so much for coming through. Chat, appreciate you. I'll see you guys mañana.